Hi everyone, John McLeod from Macbet. Welcome to Macbet's Miracles and Bad Beats. I think this is our third or fourth go at this. I have to go back and have a look and see how the miracles have, or the bad beats, how they've gone since, and to see how the miracles, if they actually performed after we've more or less potted their runs. But I'll do that in the next couple of weeks. Um, as far as Macbet goes, we had a fairly good week. We had a really good week day on Thursday. We didn't do too much harm, or there was nothing in it on Friday night. Saturday we won something, and Sunday we we tumbled into one. It was an all-up bet around about, I think it was around about the $2 mark in the morning, and or $1.80 to $2, and started at $1.35 and went like a dromedary. So that was our first leg of the haul up. The second leg won, and so we finished up losing on Sunday. As far as our miracles and bad beats go for the week, I would say the miracle is Batanga's entry, and unfortunately, um, we were on this thing, and so we've been very lucky to get away with it. I think it's a very poor race, but I think it was just the right ride. I think the way that the track was playing, we were lucky enough to pick up that the inside part of the track was no good very early, and we tumbled into a few of these thinking they're going to come in the right part, and they did. And this one, Batanga's entry, I'll just show you. That's our sectionals. You can see over in the right hand corner. When I play this, I don't think you can see this. You might be able. I think you can. But the sectionals were in our sectionals. Batanga's entry were race 5, where they've gone out a little bit slower than par, and they've got home 2.7 lengths below average. So, he should have been able to run better time than that, I would say for sure and certain, Batanga's, and he didn't. So we'll just play this race and we'll show you what we're talking about. So they're not going out very fast. So the leaders should have been able to get home quite well. That's Batanga's entry there in the green. Now they went out pretty quickly early, but then they stopped. And you'll see them actually really jam up after probably in the next 100 metres. Once this other horse gets over, they just drop off. They come back. But this is where they start to come back, and all of a sudden they came back, and Batanga's entry started to pull. He's gone out wide, but as we're saying, the fence was no good. I think these horses are coming around the corner in this, just where the camber is, getting out to the right part there, just zoom away, and that's what they were doing the whole day. Now Batanga's entry's got away from him here, and you'd think he'd just steam away, but this horse in the purple, he's a maiden. The horse inside of him just won a maiden in midweek, and the one on the fence in the worst part of the track is sort of making ground on this horse. Tick Tock Boom goes okay, and so does this one back here, the 7. But you would have thought with the momentum that he had, that he would have got away, especially considering that they've got home 2.7 below average for that last bit. So he should have been able to topple, beat better than par for sure and certain. So that would have made him go, win by another 3 lengths if he beat it by par, or beat the average by just a little bit. So I thought his win was disappointing, Batanga's, even though we were on it. The bad beat for the week was in the last race, and again we've got away with a little bit of a murder here because we had something on Roman Aureus and the third one. But Desert Lord is the horse. Now, Desert Lord is just quality horse, but he's just in and out. Now that's him back here. They rode him quiet, got back in the field. They're going just below average, just above average. Sorry, 0.4 of a second above average. So they're nearly on par. So this is what they normally do. Now I think Roman Aureus has gone quite good, but there's nothing wrong with Roman Aureus's win. That's him in the orange, and this is Desert Lord out here. Now, Roman Aureus, just a beautiful ride. Cassidy he finally clicked with this horse, and he came out and he was able to get away with it. If you take Desert Lord out of the race, you're sort of saying, well, this is just a solid win. I know he came in the right part of the track, but it was a solid win, and he's getting away from the rest of them. Whereas Desert Lord has gone unbelievable. How he's made up this much ground. They've gone 1.5 lengths above, below average for that last bit. So he shouldn't have been able to do what he did. You know, the horse is flying now, but again, we've tumbled into this horse off a really good run. I think it was at Eagle Farm one day, and his next start he was very poor. I thought, even though he only got beaten a length, I thought he was very disappointing. And here's another one that he's gone like a bomb. You know, he's a dead set open class horse, this horse, but with these type of figures behind him, but whether he puts it together is questionable. You know, I just thinking off the top of my head just then is that, you know, riding this horse really quiet is his best go. So I think going back to Eagle Farm possibly, riding him a little bit quiet, drawing the right gate, you know, maybe sitting about midfield and just using his turn of foot, I think he'll probably win. But you know, he's going to be short next time just because of this run. So you know, I just don't know which way to go. But geez, he was unlucky in this run. Okay, that's about all for me. We'll be back next week. We've got a pretty hectic week this week. I think tomorrow we either got Kilcoy or Bow Desert, then into Thursday meeting. There's a meeting on Thursday plus Friday, and then the two on Saturday, and then back to. I think I think we've got a miss on Sunday. I think it might be Mackay or something like that. So we might not. It's either Mackay or Gatton, one of the two. But anyway, we've got a lot of meetings on this week, so we'll be putting, you know, probably 6, 7 meetings out on the website. All right, thank you very much. We'll catch you next week.